I recently came across some local regulation on sales and promotions. So I went into a regulation research mode. It's common to see rules around the world about price gouging, where businesses are restricted from increasing prices during emergencies. In the case of restrictions on discounts, the law requires that businesses must notify or receive approval for promotions or sales that they run. Researching these policies made me realize that these policies aren't really clear, and the process of approval is not either. If you operate in an industry or a country that has rules on sales and promotions, leave me a comment, tell me more about the process requirements and how you navigate these laws. Today on Coffee with Dr. A, we'll talk about why policies that require price approval can hurt the economy. Regulations that keep firms from adjusting their prices as they wish fall under the concept of price controls and lead to sticky prices. Sticky prices create problems for firms, markets, and the overall economy. Simply put, sticky prices don't allow firms to adjust to market conditions. To better understand how sticky prices impact the economy, let us take a hypothetical example of a firm operating in today's world. As we speak, the world economy has slowed. The lack of personal consumption has reduced market demand for most products. Some industries are seeing more drastic declines than others. The lower consumption levels have left many industries with excess inventory that they must get rid of to liquidate so they could gain access to the funds. However, the only possible way to do that is to reduce price, since market demand has decreased. If a firm is not able to reduce prices, or if it must first gain approval for discounts, that creates stickiness in the market. This friction leads to firms maintaining more inventory than optimal, forcing them to make cuts in other inputs of production process that might not be as sticky. The lack of ability to adjust to market conditions increases the severity of downturns in the economy. As firms' profit fall further, it leads to more cuts in employment. From a national macroeconomic perspective, it is more profitable for firms to be able to cut their prices and to adjust to market conditions. We rather the cut be on the price of inventory than on employment levels. As I mentioned earlier, most examples of price stickiness tend to restrict price movements upward, usually referred to as price gouging laws. The stickier the prices, the more volatile the business cycle. Policies always have trade-offs. While I can't find consensus on why this policy exists in Oman, I assume it is to protect the consumer. Some media articles have indicated that recently firms have advertised discounts or sales, but in reality, they are providing a discount on a marked up original price. Firms are inflating the original price, marketing as if they are giving large discounts, but in reality, the price the consumer pays is unchanged. This is a marketing method that uses consumer and behavior economics and leverages consumers' love for discounts as a way to increase sales. From a regulation standpoint, it is perceived that firms' advertising is misleading and misinforms the consumer. The regulation is introduced to protect from lack of information and market failure. Others have suggested that it is to protect from what we call in economics dumping or predatory pricing. That can be summarized as selling at a price below cost so that you can run your competition out of business. While every policy has good intentions, at least that's my belief, that doesn't always necessarily lead to desirable outcomes. In this example, gaining approval to change your price is easier for larger firms that already have legal teams. Small and micro businesses don't have the infrastructure to navigate the paper trail of requests. In an economic environment where the economy is in desperate need for more small businesses, we must consider the impact of price regulation on these businesses. So this is a quick look at sale and discount regulation. If you find this useful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Remember to leave a comment telling me more about how price controls impact your business activities. Thank you for joining me in another Coffee with Dr. A.